Indeed. Alrighty, that's up, that's up. Audio.
Welcome everybody to Cotton On Stadium here in Ipswich as the Ipswich Force host the Brisbane Capitals in men's QBL action, presented to you tonight by Nothing But Net Media. I'm John Kwan. I'm joined in the booth and the production panel by Regan Baker. And Regan, it should be an exciting matchup. These games between Brisbane and Ipswich are always really intense battles.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, over my 7 years of refereeing QBL, these teams, they always both come out firing. We've got some really, really strong players on the court. I mean, you've got Legan from Ipswich, who's always just a powerhouse from that three-point line. And then same thing from Brisbane. You've got strong players like Zach Carter on the inside who can hit that board as well as take that long shot. So we really do have a good battle on our hands ahead.
Both teams come into this game on the back of losses. Ipswich had a bye last week. The last time they hit the court, they got absolutely shellacked by Logan, 129-95. Defensively, they really struggled in that game, allowing Logan to shoot 57.5% from the field, 47% from three, and they gave up 17 offensive rebounds. Kyle Harvey led the way for the Force in that one with 28 points, and Logan did a good job on James Legan, holding him to only 12 points. So Ipswich definitely needs a better output from Legan tonight to have any chance of beating Brisbane. Now, Brisbane last weekend dropped a home decision to Southwest 94-85. And again, Brisbane lives and dies by the three-point shot. And last week it wasn't there for them. They shot only 23.5% from three. They got out-rebounded by 22 rebounds. And they only attempted 12 free throws as opposed to 34 for Southwest. That goes to show you that reliance on the three-point shot. Dusty Reichart led the way for Brisbane in that game, but he fouled out. So he only played about 20 minutes. He scored 18, so he was definitely effective, but he fouled out. And then Aaron Anderson was the next leading scorer with 17 points and 8 assists. One thing I can guarantee you, though, Regan, in this game is that the action will be fast and shots will be going up in flurries.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a thing about both of these teams is they can shoot from anywhere on the field. As stated, you've got Legan from Ipswich who can just drop that three from, 3-4 feet back. I mean, he can just hit that ball from anywhere. But in terms of the Brisbane lineup, you've got Reichart, you've got Carter, both just absolute powerhouses on the inside, but can take that long jumper as well. Aaron Anderson, another one that can just hit the ball from anywhere. Ball's in his hands, he wants to shoot every single time. And you know, he's not got a small percentage success rate either.
Yeah, and would be remiss to point out that Jason Ralph returns to the Ipswich Force tonight. He's finally back from the States and his first season over there in the college system. And one thing that Ipswich has pseudo missed is that point guard spot. Jared Eustace has been playing that almost point forward position, and Ralph is going to start the game on the bench as Ipswich comes out with their usual starting five thus far this season. Jared Eustace, Brent Wallace, Kyle Harvey, James Kwan, and James Legan. And Brisbane counters with Carter, Reichart, Anderson, Thompson, and Jeffries. And Ipswich wins the tip, and we're off and running. Ipswich in their home green. They're going to be going right to left on your screen. Eustace guarded closely by Thompson. Picks up his dribble. Hits it, Kwan inside. Pass stolen, though, by Jeffries. Turnover's an issue for Ipswich in their last time out versus Logan. First possession, they turn it over. Anderson gets to the cup. Layup is no good, but he's fouled on his way to the bucket. That foul's going to go on James Legan, his first, and Anderson's going to go to line for 2 shots on the season. Anderson, I don't know if he's the top free throw shooter, but he's definitely one of them because he shoots just under 91% from the free throw line. And he hits the first. Second one is good as well, so it's a 2-0 lead here early for Brisbane on the back of 2 Aaron Anderson free throws. Pass inside for Wallace. He's double teamed. Then they're going to hit Carter with a foul. And that's just going to be, a tough matchup for the Brisbane Capitals. There's absolutely no chance that they have anyone who could really match up size-wise. Eustace getting set to inbound, hits Legan. Legan with Anderson on him. Now Quan has it, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Harvey's going to fire a corner three. That's short, and Anderson comes down with the defensive rebound. Now Jeffries, floater is no good. Thompson nearly comes up with the rebound. Legan has it 2-on-1. Legan hands off for Harvey right at Reichart. He's fouled. So good fast break there. Legan giving it up early. Harvey attacking the glass. And he's been rewarded with 2 shots from the charity stripe.
Yeah, both teams fighting quite well in this first minute so far. I mean, 3 fouls in a minute is definitely unheard of in men's QBL as well. So both teams just going at it. Referees calling quite tight as well, which, is not necessarily a bad thing, setting that standard. Otherwise, this game, like we said, both teams very, very strong, could get out of hand.
Yeah, Kyle Harvey, the second leading scorer for the Ipswich Force, coming into tonight, averaging 19.3 points per game. He hits them both, so we're tied at 2. Jeffries pump fakes, gets it out. Anderson wide open for 3. That's good. That's the Capitals game there. Now Legan has it with Anderson on him. It's a good battle. Eustace puts it on the deck, baseline, kicks it out. Legan's wide open for 3. You can't leave him open from there. He'll make you pay, and he does, with knotted at 5. Now Reichart in the corner for Carter, inside Kurt Thompson. A lot of contact. That's a hard foul by James Quan. Thompson has already won 1 Player of the Week award thus far this season, and to me, he's what every team needs. He does everything for the Capitals. You need him to hit a basket, he'll get you a basket. You need him to guard the #1 guy on the other team, he'll do that. Anything you ask him to do, he could do it and do it well.
Yeah, he's definitely not the kind of player that just sticks to one position. Like, he could play almost any position on the court. I mean, as you can see out here, he's not the biggest guy, but he could easily defend that, that one spot in the center or anywhere, basically. He's just huge.
Yeah, Thompson goes 1 of 2, so it's a 6-5 lead here for Brisbane. Quan picks up the dribble. Now Eustace has it. Quan again, hands off now for Legan. On the switch, Legan leaves his feet, hits Eustace. Now Harvey, baseline jumper is good. Great ball movement there by the Force, leads to the nice bucket. Brisbane looking to capitalize the other way. Anderson out, now Reichart has it. He's gonna step into the short jump shot that rattles around, no good. Kyle Harvey comes down with the defensive rebound. Now Legan with it. Gonna pull up for the jump shot, that's short. Quan with the offensive rebound, cannot get the putback down though. Thompson has it now, and Brisbane will reset. Anderson fires top of the key 3, no good. Brent Wallace with the defensive rebound. And again, they're not looking for it, but if you give them those 3s, they're going to take it for sure.
Yeah, especially when it's in the hands of Aaron Anderson as well. You leave him that far open, he's going to take that shot every time.
Harvey again on the baseline. Another jump shot. This time is short. Quan another offensive rebound. This time his putback is good. And it's a 9-6 lead for Ipswich. Carter, corner 3 is up. Rattles in and out, then back in, and we're tied at 9. Carter working on Quan. Quan hands off for Harvey. Bit of a double team. Kick ball there by Zach Carter. Looked like Harvey put it between his legs there. The referees called the kick. Harvey inbounds for Eustace. Eustace gets a Wallace screen. He's double teamed. Picks up his dribble. He's in trouble along the baseline. Finds Quan. Quan puts it on the deck. Has to throw up a wild one that rattles home. Pretty talented play there by Quan. Anderson inside. Reichart lays it in. He caught Ipswich sleeping, and we're back tied at 11.
Yeah, that was way too easy. Ipswich is going to have to pick up that defense a little bit more if they want to stay in this game. That was too easy for the Brisbane Capitals.
Legan now in the corner for Eustace. Eustace leaves his feet, finds Harvey. Harvey drives baseline, bumped, fade away, jump shot, no good. Reichardt tips it to himself, gets it ahead to Anderson. Anderson in and out, hesitation dribble, fade away on the baseline, no good. Eustace has it swiped from him, and then he swipes it back, but there's a foul. Going to say a pushing foul there on Jared Eustace. That's going to be Eustace's first personal. It's going to be Ipswich second team foul. Sorry, their third team foul. Carter again, this time from the wing. That's well short. He tracks down his own rebound, tries to throw it off of Legan. Legan gets it back. Now Harvey crossing over Anderson, going to the baseline, spins inside. A lot of contact, no foul call. Harvey misses. Now it's Thompson in transition, attacking the rim, lays it up and in. 13-11 the lead now for Brisbane. Eustace guarded closely by Thompson. Now Legan, corner three is up, that's good. Second three-pointer for James Legan.
Yeah, in the space of 4.5 minutes, you can't leave him open out there, especially on that wing. He loves that shot.
And Dusty Reichardt loses the ball out of bounds along the baseline. I see our first substitution of the evening. Coach Tarrant going to the bench. Anthony Kopsika is going to check in for Kurt Thompson. Quan has it. He's going to hand off for Legan. Legan now for Wallace. Good defense. Eustace going to pull up for a fadeaway jump shot. No good. Anderson with another defensive rebound. Now Kopskis has it. Anderson looking to attack. He's going to bring things back out. No, he's not. Spin Arama on Wallace and turns it around. And, geez, he's got everybody going all over this on skates.
He's got talent on the inside as well. Like I said, he's not just a three-point shooter. He can do anything at all. Inside, outside, it doesn't matter.
Quan misses a three. So Brisbane with an opportunity to increase the lead. Carter again for three. That's no good. Eustace comes down with it for Ipswich. Ahead to Quan. He has his pass stolen. Now Anderson got a hand on it. Goes at the defense. Throws up a wild one. That's no good. Carter goes right at the defense. That's no good either. Kopskis diving for it, knocks it out of bounds. So things getting a little sloppy here.
Yeah, a couple of passages of great defense there and a little bit of sloppy basketball as well. But both teams will probably pull it back under wraps pretty quickly, I imagine.
Yeah, Brisbane going to the bench, as does the Ipswich Force. And checking in for the first time this season for Ipswich is their point guard, Jason Ralph. Brisbane checked in Drew Phillips, Tom Malloy, and Alex Barker. Ralph gets it over to Eustace on the wing for three. That's no good. Wallace can't corral the rebound, and it winds up with Anderson. Now Phillips over to Barker. Top of the key for Anderson. Thinks about a three. Gets it out. Kopskis will fire from three. That's no good. Brent Wallace with a big defensive rebound. Ralph has it ahead now to Harvey. Let's see what Ralph can do. Gets the handoff from Wallace. Legan's going to fire a deep three. That's good. He's got it going on, and it's a 17-15 lead for the Force. Anderson out. Drew Phillips will fire a wing three. That's good as well.
It's raining threes from every end of this court at the moment.
Yeah, this might be a game where we actually see more three-pointers than twos.
Oh, look, it really wouldn't surprise me. The people that you got on this court at the moment, it would not be a surprise at all if we did hit double digits both ends for threes.
Yeah, Legan fired from three there, and he was fouled, so he'll go to the line for 3 shots. Legan on the season shoots at a 94% clip from the free throw line, so obviously Aaron Anderson isn't the leading free throw shooter in the competition.
Yeah, look, and you would expect that he would have a fairly... There's that reverse jinx again.
Sorry, James.
Look, you would expect him to have a pretty high percentage too. I mean, if he can hit 3 from 3 threes in the first 7 minutes of a game of basketball, you would assume that from the charity stripe, he's easily going to be able to hit that basket.
Hits the second, though, so found the stroke again, and it's 18 all. Jacob Davis has checked in for Brisbane as well. So full bench unit here for Brisbane. Phillips going to the rack. Layup is good around Quan. Ralph now guarded by Kopskis, goes away from the screen. No look pass is knocked around. Harvey comes up with it. His layup is no good, but he's fouled. Harvey's going to go to the line. He's already been to the free throw line a couple times now.
Yeah, shooting 100% so far. He's got 2 from 2. But they're making it 3 from 3 there for Harvey.
Second one is up. That's good as well. So tied at 20. Again, I think Barker taking it all the way to the rack. He finishes with the foul. Ipswich, again, just kind of looking lost a bit there on defense, and Barker taking advantage of it.
Yeah, and that's the second time that Brisbane has managed to get like an easy fast break penetration through the center of Ipswich's defense. And I mean, that was off the back of a successful free throw. I mean, Ipswich just needs to get back and regroup a little bit quicker than that. I mean, that was just sloppy defense.
Yeah, I think we're heading into triple-digit territory from both teams as Barker completes the three-point play. 2:25 to go in the first quarter, and it's a 23-20 lead for Brisbane. Ralph gets around to Harvey's screen. He's double-teamed. Corner 3 for Eustace rattles home. We're all tied up at 23.
Yeah, easily looking at over 100 each if both teams can keep up this momentum throughout the rest of the game. Really impressive start here.
Drew Phillips from way downtown. That's no good. Quan hands it over for Jason Ralph. Legan working on Davis. Fires from 3. That's short. Long rebound. Legan gets his back. Ball's knocked out of bounds off Tom Malloy. Good block there by Malloy, just holding his ground. Legan takes the inbounds pass, fires away from 2. That's a bit short. Good box out there by Kopsikas. Gets it over to Barker. Barker nearly loses it, gets it over to Davis, fires a really deep 3 again. Second time in a row, we've seen him shoot from about 3 feet beyond the arc.
Yeah, I think they just need to calm down a little bit. They've had a little bit of success from the three-point line so far, but 3 or 4 feet back, you know, maybe they just need to wind it back a little bit.
Eustace gets it out to Ralph with 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Now Eustace, pump fake's going to step in, hits it Harvey on the baseline. He's blocked by Malloy. Harvey didn't like it, but Malloy just stood his ground and blocked him standing up.
Yeah, there's not much you can really ask for now and there. That was just flawless defense. You know, not necessarily a bad shot, but just perfectly straight D on that one.
And then Kopskis throws it away on the other end. So good defensive play on one end, but a sloppy play on the other end for the Caps. Checking in for Ipswich is Adok McQuay. James Legan going to get a breather. Ralph again gets a screen from Harvey. He hits Harvey again on the wing. Harvey puts it on the deck, and he's fouled on the floor. I think that's the 15th foul for Brisbane, so Harvey will go to the line again, where he's 4 of 4 from the charity stripe so far this evening. Pretty fast pace, though. You know, these guys, we see Ipswich probably running a little bit more of a traditional half-court offense, where Brisbane is kind of just getting it up there and bombing away.
Yeah, Brisbane's kind of just run and gun at the moment. I mean, they're just trying to get the ball down the court as fast as they possibly can and just picking apart those holes in the Ipswich defense.
Harvey again hits 2, so it's a 2-point lead. 25-23 for Ipswich. Phillips has it, putting it on the deck. Hands off for Malloy, who goes underneath the basket. Reverse layup is good for Tommy Malloy. Ralph gets the Quan screen. He's got Malloy on him. Ralph looking inside for Quan. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Harvey. Harvey gets through the defense. There's a whistle. Not really sure where that one was.
It was Quan getting called in the 3 seconds down there, playing really, really strong defensive basketball. I can't remember who he was on, who was defending him, but yeah, just staying there a little bit too long, it seems.
Yeah, so that's a turnover there for Ipswich. And Brisbane will have an opportunity to take the lead. It's holding out of that 25, a second differential between the game and shot clock. Phillips gets it out to Barker. Barker attacking Harvey, bumps him a bit, goes blocked by Harvey. Winds up with Malloy, who kicks it out to Kopsikis. Kopsikis has to get a shot off. He throws up a floater, it's no good. But he's fouled on his way to the rim by Makwai. So that is also, it was a shooting foul anyway, but that's Ipswich's 5th team foul. So Kopsikis is going to go to the line for 2 shots on the season. Anthony Kopsikis has shot 4 free throws, and he's made all 4. Again, don't want to harp on it, but it's unintentional. Second one is no good either, so Kopsikis can't make either. And then they're going to call Tom Malloy for a foul. So that's going to send Kyle Harvey to the line for 2 shots. There's a quick foul call there.
Yeah. Clock going from 1.9 to 0.8 seconds. Very, very quick foul. And I mean, Harvey's shooting 6 from 6 from the free throw line as well, so probably not the person you want to be fouling.
He keeps the streak alive. He's now 7 of 7.
Must be those pink shoes and socks.
They've been good luck for him so far this season. He's having another outstanding year in the QBL. He hits them both. 27-25. The inbounds pass to Kopsikis. He throws up a wild one. Looked like it might have been on target there for a second, but it's well short. So heading into the quarter-time break, it's a 2-point lead for Ipswich, 27-25. You're watching QBL TV, presented to you by Nothing But Net Media.
In-depth video analysis is no longer just for the pros. Huddle is an easy and affordable tool that brings professional level insight to club and high school teams. Just film and track events live at games and upload them to huddle.com. Accelerate player development with team messaging, automatically generated shot charts and reports, and the ability to add notes and drawings to your video. Coaches can exchange game footage with their entire league, all from one place. Huddle even allows athletes to create highlights to help them get noticed. Sign up for a free trial to see for yourself how Huddle helps teams win.
Welcome back to Cotton On Foundation Stadium here in Ipswich as the Force lead the Brisbane Capitals 27-25. Taking a look at the stats at quarter time. 2 top scorers for Ipswich is James Legan with 10 and Kyle Harvey with 10. Harvey doing most of his damage at the free throw line. He's 8 of 8 from the charity stripe. And Legan, as usual, doing his damage from beyond the arc. He's got 3 3-pointers and a free throw to make up his 10. Other than that, you've got Eustace with 3 and Quan with 4. That does everything for Ipswich. Let's take a look at Brisbane stats, Regan.
Yeah, down the other end of the court, I mean, you've got Aaron Anderson just absolutely on fire with 7 points. You know, shooting a huge 100% from the free throw line, 50% from the three-point line. Brisbane really just spreading out the points. I mean, from Ipswich, we got points coming from 4 players. Brisbane, everyone's on the board. Drew Phillips with 5, Malloy with 2, Barker 3, Thompson 3, Jeffries 3. So those points really, really getting spread around. So, yeah, just Brisbane, just that penetration, the passing around and the inside drives, it's just absolutely working for them at the moment. Everything they seem to be doing is right. And, you know, a huge 12 rebounds as well to really, really help them get those points.
Yeah, good bench play there for Brisbane. 27-25 the lead now. Brisbane staying with their bench guys here. Got Jake Davis, Drew Phillips, Anthony Kopsikas, Alex Barker, and Tom Malloy, who fires from three. That's good. Tom Malloy hits his first three-pointer of the season to give the Capitals a 1-point lead. Ralph now working on Kopsikas, gets a Wallace screen, tries to split the D, and he's fouled. They're going to give that one, it looks like they're going to give that one to Jake Davis. Ipswich on the court has Kyle Harvey, Jason Ralph, James Legan, Brent Wallace, and Edok McQuay. Legan inbounds for Ralph. Ralph goes away from the screen, and then he's going to get called for the offensive foul as he pushed off with his lead arm. Ralph getting a bit of a warning from the referees as he had a word with the lead referee and then the referee on the sideline as well.
It's giving everyone a bit of a chat.
Letting them know, guys, I'm back. You don't call that one on me. It's my home court.
All right, sorry there, guys. I do have the panel back up and working now again. It's just proving men can't multitask. I can't talk and operate at the same time, apparently.
Dusty Reichard steps into a three. That's no good. McQuay with the defensive rebound. Kicks ahead now for Kyle Harvey. Harvey's going to bring things back out. McQuay gets it on the deck. Throws it up for Wallace. Wallace thought he was fouled. And he was. He got shoved right in the chest there. That foul's going to go on Dusty Reichard, so Brent Wallace going to go to the line for 2 shots. On the season, Brent Wallace is at a nice even 50% from the free throw line. Coach Tarrant going back to the bench, reinserting Anderson, Carter, and Ryan Jeffries. Kopsikas, Phillips, and Barker going to take a seat on the bench. Brent Wallace hits the first free throw attempt, so we're back tied at 28. Very much like that second half of the girls' game. It's just back and forth.
Yeah,
neither
one
team
up and
can
one
really
down.
get that streak going to kind of pull away or give themselves a decent lead.
No, not at all. And I mean, looking at the stats, there really haven't been that many turnovers. I mean, Ipswich with 4, Brisbane with 2. So, it is just going up and down.
Ralph with the steal goes coast to coast to lay it up and in. His first points of the season in the QBL this year. Reichard going at Wallace, skips it out. Carter, corner 3, that's strong. Ralph tips it up. Legan saves it to Ralph. Then the baseball pass ahead to Kyle Harvey. Puts it on the deck, floats one in over Jacob Davis.
Just as we mentioned it, there goes that break. 5-point turnaround for Ipswich there, just taking that slight lead.
And they did it on the backs of stops and rebounds. Carter skips it out to Anderson. Now Reichard, baseline jump shot is up. Rolls out and then back in. That's Dusty Reichard's shot, that baseline jumper. You can't give him that one. McQuay open for 3, shoots an air ball. Now Anderson gets the screen from Reichard. Hands it back to Dusty. Dusty is fouled hard by Brent Wallace. So Kurt Thompson checks back in for Jacob Davis. Dusty Reichardt's going to go to the line for a couple free throws here. Dusty also is a perfect 3 of 3 from the line. Dusty had missed the first couple rounds of the season back in America visiting friends and family. So his stats are quite light so far this season. He had a huge game last week versus Southwest with those 18 points, but unfortunately fouled out for the Capitals as he hits them both.
And Dusty definitely doesn't need too much time to get back into the swing of things. I mean, he's a man that can just come out of 6 weeks rest, I reckon, and just hit those 18 points easily.
Ralph, a lot of contact. Let's see who they give this one to. It's going to go on Kurt Thompson. So that's the 3rd team foul there for Brisbane. Kane Bishop getting set to check back in, or check in for the first time, I should say. And Kyle Harvey's going to get his first breather of the night. Ralph has it. Going to run the show here for Ipswich as he's done for years. Skip pass out to Legan. He's going to fire a deep three that's short. Anderson with the defensive rebound. Now Thompson. Carter again. No look skip pass to Rykart. Steps into a long two. That's short. Wallace with the rebound. And then there's a bit of contact. That's going to be on Kurt Thompson. Thompson kind of reached to check the ball there from Wallace and got called for the foul.
Yeah, silly little bit of incidental contact there. Really putting Brisbane in an awkward position. 4 fouls and they're only 2.5 minutes in. I mean, they're really going to have to step back and, just prevent those lazy fouls. I mean, that's just silly. Not a good time to be in a 4-foul situation.
Yeah, one more and they're in the bonus. Legan working on Anderson. And again, now they're going to call an offensive foul this time. It's a foul fest here in the second quarter. Kane Bishop just checked in. He picked up his first foul.
Yeah, that's a massive 7 fouls so far in the first, not even 3 minutes of this quarter. Both teams just getting a little bit lazy.
Carter's pass is stolen there by Eustace. Legan has it, leaves his feet, hits Eustace. Pump fake, tries to Euro step, dumps it off for Bishop, who lays it in. Inside pass for Rykart. No look pass is stolen by Legan. And Ipswich again off and running. Legan tries to split the D. He's fouled. Who are they giving this one to? They're going to give it to Anderson.
Yeah,
Carter.
I think that's got to go on Anderson. Just cut in front of him on that one.
All right, that's on Aaron Anderson. So Brisbane with the 5 team fouls. That's going to put James Legan to the line for 2 shots. But Coach Jeff Tarrant's going to take a timeout, so we'll take one as well. With 6:56 to go in the half, Ipswich leading 35-32 on QBL TV, presented by Nothing But Net Media. Welcome back here to Cotton On Foundation Stadium in Ipswich. And it's the Force leading the Brisbane Capitals 35-32 with 6:55 to go here in the first half. And it's been an up and down affair for both teams. Both teams like to run and gun. The offensive pace has not slowed down. The pace itself has maintained, but the shots aren't falling as they were in the first quarter.
Yeah, Brisbane, they're going to have to play a hard 7 minutes here, running 5 team fouls already 3 minutes and 5 seconds into this game. They're going to really have to readjust their defensive position just to make sure they don't continue sending Ipswich to the line. So we've got Legan here for 2 shots. First good.
Legan hits the first one, yep. That's James's 11th point already. Hits the second as well. Legan on the season averaging 24 points and 5 rebounds. So he's pretty much halfway to his season averages right now. Rykart in the corner, going to fire away another baseline jump shot. No good. Legan with the defensive rebound. So Legan, the de facto point guard on the court here for Ipswich. Eustace has it. He drives baseline, leaves his feet, skips it to Legan. Baseline 3 is short. Rykart comes down with it. His pass, though, stolen by Legan. Legan hits Harvey. Free throw line jump shot is good.
Harvey already dropping, having a massive 14 points on the board as well.
Carter saves it out of bounds. And Anderson settling things back down. Gets in the paint, hits Rykart for the layup and the foul. Great creativity there by Aaron Anderson. And a great finish by Dusty Reichardt.
They're putting Ipswich on their 4th foul as well, so now both teams in the foul trouble. 6 minutes to play, both teams, every single foul from here goes to that line.
Yeah, bit of lazy defense from both sides.
Yeah, and that's not what you want to see, like the second quarter in as well, and only 4 minutes into the second quarter at that.
That's Strybos checking in for the Force. 39-35 the lead for Ipswich. Brisbane with the half-court trap. Eustace gets it over to Legan. Legan settles things back down, guarded closely by Anderson. Now Eustace has it, bit of contact, throws up the floater, rattles out, and Reichardt comes down with it. Anderson skips it to Jeffries, and Brisbane gonna reset here. Thompson back to Reichardt. Reichardt, one-step dribble, jump shot is no good. Strybos with the rebound. Legan guarded closely by Thompson. Corner for Bishop. Excuse me, that's Harvey. They're going to say Harvey stepped out of bounds. That's a turnover for the Force. 39-35 the lead here. 5:19 to go in the first half. Anderson with the Eustace on him. Uses the little jab step to get by Eustace, then he's fouled. So Anderson's going to go to line for 2 shots. Anderson's been to the free throw line tonight twice, and he's hit them both. Jason Ralph going to check in for Jared Eustace. Anderson takes a few dribbles, hits the first shot. Anderson having his usual solid game. He's got 8 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds already. So we could be talking about an Aaron Anderson triple-double possibly tonight.
Look, it wouldn't surprise me coming from Aaron Anderson. I mean, if anyone on the Caps team is going to pull a triple-double, it's got to be Anderson. Maybe Carter, but Anderson will be your man.
Ralph trapped, throws it away, and then Wallace picks up the foul. Trying to box out Ryan Jeffries. So Jeffries is going to go to line for 2 shots. No, he's not, sorry. It's an offensive foul. So James Kwan checks in. That was Wallace's second personal foul. Reichardt double team, left-handed layup, no good. Thompson tries to battle for it, but Kwan comes down with it. Harvey, Kwan now, skips it over for Legan. Legan goes baseline, throws up a floater, short, no good. Winds up with Harvey, his layup is good and he's fouled. Great follow there by Harvey, great finish through the contact as well. Harvey, the top scorer in the game so far with 14 points, looking to add to his total here at the free throw line.
Yeah, Harvey just having an absolute blinder. That 14 points comes 100% from the free throw line, 42% from long shots, and 37% from field goals, so having an absolute blinder.
He just missed the free throw, though. Jeffrey's going to try and respond with his own long 2 that was. I thought it was a 3. So Ryan Jeffries on the catch and shoot, cuts the lead to 2. Ralph working on Thompson, picks up his dribble, gets it out to Harvey. Harvey guarded closely by Jeffries, nearly loses it. Pull-up jumper is good. Anderson now with over to Jeffries, crossover, step back, jump shot is up for Jeffries, that's short. Ralph with the rebound, kicks ahead, Legan wide open for 3, he'll pump fake, step back behind the arc and hits it. 46-39 the lead.
Just draining that 3 in front of his home bench there, just stretching that lead out a little bit to 7 points, 46-39 here.
Thompson now has it for Brisbane. Hits Reichardt, who hands off for Anderson. Anderson probing again, kicks it out. Carter wide open for 3, that's short. The ball goes out of bounds. Anderson saves it, but he cannot get it to one of his teammates. Here comes some wholesale changes for the Capitals. Kopsikis, Barker, Phillips, and Malloy check in. They're going to stay on the court with Aaron Anderson.
Legan just getting his flop warning here for that little play down there as well, it seems.
There was a bit of contact underneath there. Legan went down. Didn't see what happened, but I guess referees weren't happy with it.
Yeah, I wasn't really too sure what happened there. I didn't actually see it, but Gilboy just giving him the flop warning there to the bench as well.
Ralph working on Anthony Kopsikis. Hands off for Legan. Legan starting to heat up. He's got Tom Malloy on him, then hits Ralph in the corner. Ralph puts it on the deck. No look to Harvey. Harvey's going to fire a three. That's short. And Anderson with another rebound. Anderson again probing. He hands off for Barker. Back out to Anderson. Wide open for three. It's good. You can't leave Aaron Anderson open. He's got 12 points now to lead all Cap scorers. Ralph over now to Harvey. Harvey with Drew Phillips on him. Gets a screen, splits the defense. Floater no good, and Anderson comes down with it. Another rebound. He kicks ahead now for Kopsikis. Kopsikis picks up his dribble, and then has to get it back out to Anderson. Anderson wants a screen from Malloy. He gets one. Goes around Quan, kicks it out. Phillips wide open for three. That's good. Great creativity there by Anderson, and a huge bucket by Phillips. Cuts the lead to one with 2:15 to go. And Coach Mick Conlon's going to take a timeout, so we'll take one as well as the Force cling to a 1-point lead over the Capitals here on QBL TV, presented by Nothing But Net Media. All right, we're back here in Ipswich as the Force are leading the Brisbane Capitals 46-45 with 2:15 to go here in the first half. Capitals made a bit of a run there. Mick Conlon had to take the timeout. I don't think he was too happy with the team's defense there. They collapsed on Anderson as he got his 2 feet set in the paint and then hit Drew Phillips, who was absolutely wide open on the wing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Anderson and Phillips both just having a phenomenal game. I mean, Anderson's got, 14 points, 8 assists, and a huge 7 rebounds as well. So you're definitely not far off in terms of that triple-double claim. To have those kinds of stats this early in the game is absolutely amazing.
Ralph working on Kopsikis. Now Malloy switches out on Ralph. Legan on the wing in front of his bench. He's got Jake Davis on him. Kicks it over to Harvey. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Ralph works it around his Stribos. Baseline jump shot is up and short. Kopsikis comes down with it for Brisbane. Pretty good defensive set there for Brisbane. Malloy on the baseline. Now they work the ball around the perimeter. Kopsikis going to fire a corner three. That's short. Malloy with the offensive rebound. Can't put it back up. A few tips by Barker, and it gets the second one to go in. And Brisbane retakes the lead, 47-46. Legan out to Ralph. Now inside. Stribos has it on the block. Gets it out to Legan, who steps into the three. Bit of contact. He hits it anyway. The lead is 2 now for Ipswich. Legan's got 18. Him and Harvey, the leading scorers in the game, with 18 apiece. Kopska's going to fire, try to answer with his own three. That's no good. And Ralph comes up with it. Kicks ahead for Legan. Legan's going to fire again for a three. That's strong. Very long rebound. Jake Davis comes up with it. Davis going to settle things down, though. Good move there by Jake Davis. Barker working on Strybos, and Strybos definitely got him with the body there. So Alex Barker going to go to the free throw line where he shoots 80% on the season. Look at some stats here. James Legan has 18 points. He's 5 of 9 from three-point land. Barker misses the first. Few dribbles for Alex. The second one is up. That's good. 49-48 the score here. As Jared Eustace checks back in for Matt Strybos. Minute 20 to go here in the first half. And it's another tight one between the Force and the Capitals. Legan gets the screen from Quan, brings it back out. Ralph now on the corner, skips it out for Eustace. Now Legan open for three, deep, it's good. James Legan is feeling it, folks. 52-48. Coach Tarrant not happy that they continue to leave Legan wide open, so he takes a timeout. We'll take one as well. 52-48 the lead. You're watching QBL TV on Nothing But Net Media. Back with you here at Cotton On Foundation Stadium in Ipswich as the Force lead the Brisbane Capitals 52-48 with a minute 2 to go in the first half. James Legan absolutely on fire from three. He's got 21 points on 6 of 10 from beyond the arc. Throw in a couple of three free throws, and there's your 21 points.
Yeah, Legan is having an absolutely amazing game, especially from that three-point line as well. Just hitting 6 from 9 is just absolutely huge from that three-point line.
Phillips leaves his feet. Pass stolen by James Legan. Legan trying to attack the glass. Layup attempt no good, but he's definitely fouled. And Legan's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Bit of smack talking between Legan and Alex Barker. Those guys got into it. We did a preseason game with Ipswich in Brisbane. And those guys got into a bit of an exchange in the preseason as well.
There must be a bit of history there, because I know I've had issues with him in the past as well. I don't know what the story is there, but nothing wrong with a little bit of friendly banter.
Yeah. Barker's hard-nosed. You know, he's not a dirty guy, but when he fouls you, he's going to foul you hard. He's going to make it count.
And look, especially when you got a player like Legan as well, who can, you know, drain a three-point shot from 4 feet behind, fall over, and still sink it. I mean, you're going to stop him from scoring. You're going to have to do something drastic.
Legan 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Hits the first. And it could be one of those nights where Legan goes off for about 40. I mean, he's got 22 already, so I'm not really going out on a limb there with that call. But you could tell early on that James Legan was feeling it. Second one good as well. Jeffries coming off the curl, leaves his feet. Kopsika's going to fire a three. That's good. Anthony Kopsikas with the three. He's been struggling so far this season from beyond the arc. All you need to see is start seeing him fall as Legan takes a really deep one there. Looking to go 2 for 1. Anderson attacks the glass. Layup attempt is good. 54-53, and Ipswich will be able to hold for the final shot of the half. Three seconds. Legan fading away. No good. Makwai putback is no good as well. And that's going to end the first half as Brisbane and Ipswich go back and forth. And it's Ipswich clinging to that 1-point lead. Regan, it was a tough first half. Back and forth we went. And the guys just continue. Neither again can really pull away and put their stamp on it.
Yeah, no one seems to be able to get a significant lead here. And I mean, most of that's because of positive reasons. You look at the stats and, you know, neither team has really got that many turnovers on the board. I mean, we've got 7 here from Brisbane and, you know, only 6 from Ipswich. So for a half a game to only have 13 turnovers is definitely not a bad effort on either end. You know, rebound factor as well. Teams are just pulling down those offensive boards as well. You know, 23 rebounds here from Ipswich. And a 23 from Brisbane, so we're tied in the rebound factor as well. Both teams just playing really, really good basketball at both ends of the stadium.
Yeah, both teams doing a good job taking care of the pill. Ipswich has 6 turnovers, and Brisbane only with 7. So it's a close battle. We expect more of the same in the second half, but it is halftime, so we'll take a break. We'll come back with the halftime or second half action here on QBL TV, presented by Nothing But Net Media.
In-depth video analysis is no longer just for the pros. Huddle is an easy and affordable tool that brings professional level insight to club and high school teams. Just film and track events live at games and upload them to huddle.com. Accelerate player development with team messaging, automatically generated shot charts and reports, and the ability to add notes and drawings to your video. Huddle even allows athletes to create highlights to help them get noticed. Sign up for a free trial to see for yourself how Huddle helps teams win.
All right, we're back with you here in Ipswich as the Force lead the Brisbane Capitals 54-53 at the half. Taking a look at the halftime statistics for Ipswich, James Legan and Kyle Harvey leading the way for the Force with 23 points and 18 points respectively. Then you look at the rest of the scoring. You got 4 for Quan, 2 for Wallace, 3 for Eustace, 2 for Bishop, and 2 for Jason Ralph. That does everything for Ipswich. They shot 40% from the field, 41% from 3. They got to the free throw line 17 times. They hit 15 of those shots. They got 24 rebounds and 16 points in the paint. Looking at Brisbane, Brisbane's got leading the way is Aaron Anderson. This guy's definitely getting a triple-double tonight. 14 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, and the thing that I like, 0 turnovers. He's done it everywhere too. He's 2 of 4 from inside the arc, 2 of 3 from outside the arc. He's a perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Then the next leading scorer for Brisbane is Dusty Reichart with 9. Drew Phillips has 8. Alex Barker's got 6. Tom Malloy's got 5. Anthony Kopskis with 3. Jeffries has 2. Thompson and Carter each have 3. Brisbane shot 45% from the field, 41% from 3, and they got to the free throw line 14 times, hitting 10 of those shots. So we're underway here in the second half, and it looks like both teams come out with their starting lineups. Harvey has it on the wing, goes inside to Wallace. He's double teamed, gets it back out to Harvey. Harvey, the defense collapses on him. Jeffries with the steal. He kicks ahead for Thompson. Not the greatest pass, and Thompson has to resettle. Anderson, though, going to step into a 3 that rolls around and no good. Good defensive rebound there by Eustace. Quan has it, though, and he steps on the baseline out of bounds. That's another turnover. Anderson turning on the Jets and then getting it over to Carter. Now Reichart has it. They work the ball around their perimeter. Winds up with Zach Carter in the corner for 3. That's good. That's Zach's first three-pointer of the night. And the game's tied at 54. Excuse me, it's 56-54. Brisbane now retakes the lead. Legan with Carter on him. He leaves his feet, finds Wallace wide open. He's blocked by Jeffries. The bucket, though, goes in, and he's fouled. Looked like a clean block, but Wallace regathered and shot it in.
Yeah, just a bit of body contact there on that one. I think the hands definitely look good up high, as you said. Nice block on that one there. But, yeah, just a little bit of body contact caught him out, unfortunately, with the made basket and the one to come, which is missed as well. So we got the rebound here coming down the other end for Brisbane.
Yeah, Brisbane now all knotted up at 56 here with the Force. Jeffries has it, kicks it out. Carter again for 3. That's way long, but Reichart with the rebound. Finds Thompson wide open underneath, who blows the layup.
Yeah, it's a really unfortunate point to miss there as well. Wide open, not a single Ipswich person in sight.
Eustace drives baseline. Now Wallace out to Harvey. Legan, corner 3 is up. That's no good. Wallace, though, with the offensive rebound, can't put it back in. Quan misses the putback as well.
Both teams, that's just 3 layups right under the basket that we've missed.
Anderson nearly lost it himself. Carter kicks it out. Reichart, long 2, rolls out. Jeffries, though, with the follow tip. Jeffries starting to get a little bit more aggressive and more active on the glass. Eustace skips it over. Legan's going to fire again from 3. That's short. Carter corrals the rebound, gets it over to Anderson. So Legan, the halftime break didn't really help him. He's a bit cold in the second half. Reichart fires again. Offensive tip by Carter, no good, and then there's a foul. Looks like that one's going to go on James Quan. That's Quan's second. That's the first team foul for Ipswich here in the second half. Going to put Carter on the line for 2 shots there. Say he was shooting. Carter misses the free throw.
Second one's good there from Carter, bringing it to 59-56. Jason Ralph bringing the ball down the other end of the court. No, sorry, not Ralph there.
It's Eustace.
Eustace. It's the hair. It does me every time.
Eustace has about 6 inches on Ralph, too.
Hey, well, admittedly, I haven't seen Ralph in about 2 years, so he could have grown.
Quan has it stripped by Jeffries. Good aggressive play there. Anderson going to step into a three. That's way off. Eustace comes up with it for Ipswich. Eustace with a bit of contact there from Anderson. That's definitely a foul. Don't know what Anderson's shaking his head at there. He definitely fouled Jared Eustace.
Yeah, there's not really too much you can argue about on that one there.
I think he was upset. I think he felt he got fouled on his three-point air ball.
Yeah, possibly so. Look, it's always hard to tell on those long shots as well. I mean, it looked fairly clean from this angle here where we are, but, you know, it might have been a different situation down on the floor.
Kyle Harvey's going to fire for three. That's short. Jeffries with the defensive rebound.
Yeah, both teams a little bit cold from that three-point line coming out from the halftime break.
And it's cold in the stadium, so that doesn't help for the guys either.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Rykart dumps it in for Thompson. Hook shot is good. Great creativity there by Dusty Rykart, dumping it off for the Thompson layup. Harvey, baseline, jump shot, no good. Rykart comes up with it. You could hear Coach Tarrant, he's on the other side of the floor, as Anderson layup is good, and they're going to count the bucket and the foul. You could hear Coach Tarrant saying, pack it in. He just wants his team to pack the paint.
Yeah, we're a long way from where they are as well, so he's definitely trying to fire his team up, make sure they're getting in there. I mean, you just can't leave those guys open.
Well, one referee said to count the bucket. The other referee said no. So Anderson's going to go to line for 2 shots. There's a timeout on the floor, though. Coach Conlon for Ipswich taking one, so we'll take one as well. It's a 61-56 lead for the Capitals here in Ipswich on QBL TV, presented by Nothing But Net Media. Welcome back to Ipswich here as the Brisbane Capitals have retaken the lead, 61-56 over the Ipswich Force. It's a 5-point lead for Brisbane with Aaron Anderson going to the free throw line for 2 shots. Anderson, as we said earlier, is on his way to a triple-double. He's got 14 points with 8 rebounds and 8 assists with 6:32 to go in the third quarter.
And 4 from 4 from the free throw line as well, so hopefully he should get both here. No, jinxed it again.
Yeah, you're officially you're officially a broadcaster now because you can pass the jinx on to people.
Hey, our past good jinxes on as well. Last game with Shyla Hill mentioned that she wasn't making buckets, and then she made buckets.
She did, you're right. It works that way sometimes, you know that. Anderson goes 1 and 2, so the lead is 6 now. Anderson doing a pretty good job here on Legan in the second half. Got his hands on the ball there from Legan. Again, he does. Now Wallace has it over to Harvey. Harvey going to jump stop and get fouled there by Dusty Rykart. That one was definitely with the body. It's going to be Dusty's second personal. It's going to send Kyle Harvey to the line for 2 shots. Harvey's making a living at the charity stripe tonight. It's going to be his 10th and 11th free throw attempts of the evening. He's hit 8 of them. Misses the first. It's almost a guarantee when I say that.
Yeah, it just seems both teams have just come out very, very cold compared to what that first half was, you know. Players that were missing nothing and now all of a sudden just missing their shots.
Yeah, Harvey missed them both there. I thought for sure we'd see 100, both teams reach 100. It's questionable at this stage now as Jeffries fires a 3. That's well short. Ralph has it. Looking to go inside to Wallace. Wallace triple team, skips it to Leakin, now Eustace. Ralph, deep three is up, and that's long. Brent Wallace tips it, but Anderson steals the tip. And then Eustace fouls Anderson. Oh, no, they say it was a kick. Good play there. I don't mind that actually from Eustace because Anderson gets you backpedaling, you're in trouble.
Yeah, well, exactly it. I mean, it's probably the smartest decision you can make there. Get the foot in the way. As soon as Anderson got that pass, he's going straight to the basket and scoring.
Right card baseline jump shot is good. I said it earlier, that's Dusty's shot. He gives the Capitals an 8-point lead, 64-56. Ralph guarded closely by Thompson. Leaves his feet, hits Eustace in the corner. Eustace going inside for Wallace. It's tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with Ipswich with 3 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Force going to inbounds off the baseline. Tommy Malloy going to check in for Dusty Reichart. Ralph inbound, great pass to Harvey. He can't finish though. That's a nice little baseline out of bounds set there for him, the Force. Now Jeffries in attack mode, gets it out to Anderson. Anderson wants everyone to clear out. He wants to go at Ralph. Gonna get a screen from Thompson. Throws up the little teardrop, it's good. Anderson now, have a quick look where he's at. He's got 17 on the night.
Yeah, Brisbane finally starting to make a little bit of a play here. Like we've said earlier, it's been very, very tight the entire game. 1 point here and there, but Brisbane now with this 10-point lead on the Ipswich Force as they just miss another layup in the key.
Yeah, that's about the third or fourth in this quarter that we've seen Ipswich miss. As Jeffries gets his feet in the paint, Anderson now working the defense, gonna hit Malloy. Baseline jump shot is good. Tom Malloy gets the assist from Anderson. Nice baseline jumper there by the big fella.
Yeah, and this is exactly the kind of run that Brisbane needed here. We said both teams came out cold. Brisbane just finally starting to find their feet now and actually getting some shot percentages coming through for them.
Yeah, and Ipswich can't buy a bucket. They've only scored 2 points in the quarter. As I say that, Eustace drains a three. 68-59 the lead now for Brisbane. We're under 4 to go. Jeffries goes away from the Malloy screen, throws up the left-handed hook shot, it's good. It's a good bucket there by Jeffries. Legan, corner for Eustace. Eustace throws the no-look pass. Harvey, baseline, throws it up for Wallace. Wallace can't catch. It's knocked out of bounds. Looks like it's going to stay with Ipswich. As Coach Tarrant goes to the bench, checking in Alex Barker and Anthony Kopskis for Kurt Thompson and Zach Carter.
We'll have an 8-second play here from the Ipswich Force as they try and regain some of this lead that they've just lost in the last couple of minutes in this quarter here as well.
Ralph inbounds to Wallace, gets it back, skips it to Harvey. Harvey can't handle the pass, and Jeffries comes up with it. He hands off for Anderson. Anderson gets in the paint. Teardrop again is no good. Brent Wallace with the defensive rebound. Now Legan with a head of steam, kicks it ahead for Harvey. Harvey puts it on the deck, and he's going to get called for the charge. I kid you not, Anthony Kopskis must pick up. I wish there was a stat for it. He'd pick up at least 1, probably 2 a game.
Yeah,
I think that's the second one he picked up tonight.
Yeah, I don't know how you would actually find out that stat. I don't know whether live stats actually records it. I know it has fouls on and fouls against. I don't know whether it tracks charges received, because that definitely would be an interesting stat.
I'll put my money on it that if they did track it, that he'd pick up the most charges in the competition.
Oh, well, that's 2 tonight easily. In the game that we did with Brisbane and Ipswich earlier in the season, the preseason, he had a couple there as well, I swear.
Anderson a little out of control, has his pass stolen by Kane Bishop. Bishop gets it over to Legan, and Anderson down in the backup play here along the baseline. Let's hope he's all right as Ralph hits Bishop with the no-look pass. Bishop blows the layup, though. It doesn't look like Anderson's good. Hopefully he's all right. He's down on the court. That's not a very good sign for Aaron Anderson or the Brisbane Capitals. Don't know if it's a knee or a calf. He hasn't gotten up yet, though.
Yeah, not sure what happened down there. I thought it might have been an ankle to start with, but it is definitely looking more like it's higher up than just that.
All right, well, let's take a little bit of a break here, and we'll hopefully get you an update on Aaron Anderson as the trainers come over to treat him. We'll probably keep it here, actually, as he's being helped up. Just kind of wincing in pain. Going to limp it off a bit.
Not even really limping too much. Hopefully it was just a bit of a jar in there as well. So hopefully he'll be back within a minute or so. He shouldn't be off too far.
Yeah, didn't mean to scare anybody. He just kind of stayed down there for a bit and kind of pushed himself off. Didn't even try and get up.
Yeah, he is going to have to take that sub though. They did take longer than the allocated time, so he will have to quickly check out. But hopefully we should see him again pretty soon in this game.
Yeah, so Anderson's going to check out just quickly. And Kurt Thompson going to check in. Yeah, Anderson definitely just trying to walk it off. I'm assuming it's something with maybe the hip or the ankle or a quad or something.
A little bit of confusion down here with the Brisbane subs as well. Not really too sure what's going on here.
So they took the longer than the allotted time. Jeffries came off for Drew Phillips. And then Thompson came in with Anderson having to be subbed off. So they've got Kopskas, Thompson, Drew Phillips, Barker, and Malloy. Ipswich has Ralph, Kwan, Legan, Bishop, and Eustace. Drew Phillips with the pump fake, gets in the paint, picks his dribble up, gets it out to Kopskas with 9. He fires from 3, that's long. Barker, though, with the offensive rebound. Now Drew Phillips left wing 3 is well short. Eustace gets the board. 2:06 to go here in the third quarter. It's an 11-point lead here for Brisbane.
Yeah, Ipswich really need to get some points here so they can bring back some of this 11-point deficit, coming into the third quarter.
And then they turn the ball over as Thompson steals the pass from Kane Bishop. Phillips has it now at the free throw line. Finds Malloy open. Thought Tom Malloy was going to fire away from 3 again. Kopskis gets his feet in the paint. No look pass. Thompson wing 3 is up, and that's short. Long rebound goes out of bounds. So Ipswich will have possession. 1:27 to go now in the third quarter. And Brisbane outscoring Ipswich here in the third, 17-5. And, it's Brisbane's doing a good job defensively, but Ipswich just cannot buy a bucket as Legan tries a step back 3 that rattles that home.
Well, hopefully that's the change that Ipswich needed. Now that Legan's got a 3, hopefully the rest of the team follows suit as well. Just keeps dropping those baskets. Ipswich really need to get some additional points here in the last minute of this quarter.
As Barker fires a long jump shot there, Eustace with the rebound. Now Ralph running the show here for Ipswich. Gets a screen from Bishop. Goes to the long baseline. He's double teamed. Skips it over. Eustace pump fakes, then steps back. Three-pointer is up, and that's short. Juan tips it back out to Legan. Now Ralph corner 3 is up. That's in and out. Bishop with the offensive rebound. It goes out of bounds. Looked like it went off of Barker, but they're going to say it went off of Bishop. 8-point lead here for Brisbane, 70-62, 33.8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Kopsikis loses it, and Ralph comes up with it. It went off of Anthony Kopsikis' foot. Legan stepping into a 3. That's good. Back to back. Fires away, Texas style, and he's got 29. The lead down to 5 now for Brisbane. Thompson now. Working on Eustace, nearly loses it. Barker wide open on the baseline. He's going to fire from 3. That's no good. And then Ralph has it. 1 second to go, just inside the half court. Ralph well off of that one, but we head into the fourth quarter with a 5-point lead for the Brisbane Capitals, 70-65. We'll take the quarter time break, and we'll come back with all the fourth quarter action here on QBL TV, presented by Nothing But Net Media.
In-depth video analysis is no longer just for the pros. Huddle is an easy and affordable tool that brings professional level insight to club and high school teams. Just film and track events live at games and upload them to huddle.com. Accelerate player development with team messaging, automatically generated shot charts and reports, and the ability to add notes and drawings to your video. Huddle even allows athletes to create highlights to help them get noticed. Sign up for a free trial to see for yourself how Huddle helps teams win.
All right, we're back here at Cotton Foundation Stadium as the Ipswich Force are trailing the Brisbane Capitals heading into the fourth quarter, 70-65. Let's take a quick look at the stats for the Brisbane Capitals, Regan.
Yeah, Brisbane absolutely sharing the workload here tonight. Aaron Anderson leading the way with 17 points, a huge 8 assists and 9 rebounds, not far off that triple-double at all. Closely followed by Dusty Reichart, 11 points and 10 rebounds. He's already got his double-double. Jeffries with 6, Thompson 5, Carter 7, Phillips 8, Malloy 7. The points are just getting shared around in every aspect of this game. There's a huge 18 assists for the Brisbane Capitals and only 9 turnovers as well. So they are very much keeping that turnover stat down, which is really, really good to see here tonight.
Yeah, league and leading all scorers with 29 points. He's got 7 rebounds and 4 assists as well. Kyle Harvey's got 18 points, 3 rebounds. And that pretty much is it for Ipswich as Phillips steps into a 3. That's good. Drew Phillips hits a big 3-pointer to open up the quarter for the Brisbane Capitals. They're up 8. Ralph nearly loses it, and he does get called for the travel. He left his feet, then landed. Good to see Aaron Anderson back on the court. He's got a little bit of a hitch to a little bit of a funk to his walk there.
Yeah, nothing too bad it looks like, but you can definitely notice there is a bit of a strut almost that he's got going on.
And Kopsikas hits the floater over Brent Wallace. Good pressure here by the Capitals. Ralph gets it over to Legan. Now back out to Jason Ralph. Harvey looking inside for Wallace. Good position. He's double teamed. Kicks it out for Eustace. Now Ralph. Ralph going to fire from 3. That's no good. Ball's out of bounds off the hands of Anthony Kopsikas. Kopsikas can't believe the call, but it definitely looked like Harvey knocked it out of bounds off of him.
Yeah, Ralph just really seeming to struggle from that 3-point line tonight. That's none from 3 from him, which is really, really unusual going from previous seasons.
And then Drew Phillips gets called for the foul as he tried to swipe the ball from Jared Eustace. Eustace inbounds now for Wallace. See what Ipswich can do here. They struggled to score early in the third. They're having a bit of trouble here to start the fourth as well. Yeah, Harvey gets it to roll home. They're going to say no. Oh, they're going to count the bucket, but then they're going to hit Harvey with the charger.
Yeah, he was definitely in the air on that one. Ball already left the fingertips, but there's still no excuse to then take out that player that's underneath the bucket. So we'll have points count and just the regular push on that one there afterwards.
Anderson, though, picking up the foul, so I guess he's okay if he's stepping in to take a charge.
Yeah, good to see Ipswich getting off the mark nice and early with the points as well. They really did struggle that last quarter, so good to see them off the mark with another offensive foul here with the illegal screen.
Yeah. Anderson not happy with Eustace. And then Anderson gets called for the foul, so Anderson gets called for the moving screen there. Things getting a little bit chippy here to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's been a huge game for offensive fouls as well. That's probably got to be 5 or 6 from my recollection that we've had so far.
Legan now steps into another three. Bit of contact, and he's definitely fouled there by Zach Carter. So Legan going to go to line for 3 shots.
Brisbane coach, they just asked him that big leg swing, which Legan is definitely known for. That leg does come out a fair way, but he's got to be allowed to take that shot.
Legan definitely put the leg out there, but
I've been reffing Legan for about 5 years now, and I don't think I've ever seen him shoot a 3 without it.
hits the first.
That'll be his 6th from 7th, Legan, so a very, very high percentage coming from the free throw line for him as well.
Second good as well. Hits all 3, so it's a 5-point lead now for Brisbane, 75-70. 8:30 to go in the game.
And putting Legan on a massive 32 points as well with those last 3 made free throws.
Jeffries hands over to Carter, going to fire from the 3. That's good. 78-70. That's Carter's second 3 of the night.
Yeah, putting him into double digits as well with 10 now.
Legan wide open for 3. That's deep. It's short, though. Wallace comes up with the rebound, and he puts it back up and in. I lied. That was Carter's 3rd. As Anderson, reverse layup, no good. Somehow Ralph comes up with it. He's streaking up the court. Eustace inside for Harvey. He's blocked by Zach Carter. And then Kopskis gets on the ground to save it. Now Anderson going right at Ralph. He's fouled and fouled hard. Anderson going to go to the line for 2 shots.
You really can't fault Ipswich for that play down the other end of the court, though. I mean, they did everything right, but Zach Carter with that massive block from behind, leading to another foul down the other end of the court for Brisbane. Just absolutely incredible play there by Brisbane.
Checking in for the Capitals, Dusty Reichardt. Drew Phillips going to have a seat on the bench. Caps have Jeffries, Reichardt, Kopskis, Anderson, and Carter. Force going to respond with Harvey, Wallace, Ralph, Eustace, and Legan. Anderson misses the first. Second one is up. That's no good either. It's a 6-point lead here for Brisbane. 7:30 to go now. Ralph keeping his dribble alive, finds Harvey. Harvey with the little jab step now gets it out to Houston. Houston puts the ball on the deck, hands it to Ralph, now Harvey. Harvey back out to Ralph, firing from 3 to beat the buzzer. That's no good. Reichardt with the rebound. Not the possession you wanted if you're Ipswich. Carter driving baseline on Harvey. Good defense there by Kyle Harvey. Reichardt steps into a long 2. That's no good, and Harvey with the defensive rebound. Harvey going all the way coast to coast, and he gets called for another charge.
It's almost a splitting image of the one we had around about a minute ago. Harvey just absolutely penetrating direct in the defense there.
That's Harvey's 4th personal as well. Checking into the game for the Ipswich Force is Adok Makwai.
Definitely not a foul that Harvey needed there either. He's got a massive 20 points, and that's his 4th personal.
Jeffries fires a long, they're going to say a 3. Thought he was inside the arc, but that's a 3-pointer, so the lead back up to 9 now for Brisbane. Makwai, Eustace, corner 3 is up. Rattles around, no good. Kopskis with the rebound. He skips ahead to Reichardt, who's wide open, lays it up and in. Just poor transition defense there by Ipswich.
Yeah, Brisbane starting to pick up a little bit of momentum there as well, starting to rack up a couple of quick points on Ipswich, really starting to break away now, so Ipswich needs to respond strong here.
Makwai inside for Wallace. Wallace kicks it out. Now Legan has it. He's going to fire for 3. That's short. Anderson gets it. He's got a bit of a 3-on-2 here. In and out dribble. Gets it to Carter. Wing 3 is up. No good. Eustace with the rebound. Kicks ahead to Harvey. Harvey Going to bring things back out for Eustace. Harvey drives baseline, brings it back out now. Finds his feet in the paint. Jump shot no good. Tipped up and in though by McQuay. Good tip there by McQuay. Anderson finds Reichardt. Now Carter, corner three is good. Zach Carter feeling it from three, and the lead up to double digits, 86-74. There's a timeout on the floor. We're going to take one as well with 5:34 to go. It's the Brisbane Capitals leading the Ipswich Force on QBL TV, presented to you by Nothing But Net Media. Welcome back to Ipswich as the Brisbane Capitals are up 12 on the Ipswich Force with 5:34 to go in the game. And they're doing it with a well-balanced attack. Stepping up in the fourth quarter, though, Zach Carter, just before the break, he hit his third three-pointer of the quarter. Harvey has it now, guarded closely by Jeffries. McQuay gets it to Legan. Now Bishop, jump shot is strong, no good. Jeffries with the defensive rebound. With the head of steam, he hits Reichardt on the baseline. Reichardt goes right at the defense. That's no good. Gets an offensive rebound. Fighting for it is Quan, and it does get turned over. Harvey comes up with it.
Yeah, much needed steal there from Ipswich to get the ball back down their end of the floor.
Oh, James Legan left his feet for a second there. He saw Carter closing out, and then he traveled.
An unfortunate turnover there as well. They had the opportunity to break back some of those points, but just couldn't quite get there.
You don't usually see James Legan hesitate from three.
No, not often. It's probably the first time I've seen that in quite some time, actually.
Jeffries hits a three on the other end. It's a 13-point lead now. 15-point lead, 89-74. Then Carter a bit too aggressive. That was Jeffries who kicked the ball.
Number 4, Jason Ralph, subs on.
Jason Ralph going to check in for Ipswich. Legan working on Anderson. Gets it in the corner for Bishop. Bishop's pass is tipped, nearly stolen by Thompson. Ralph's pass, though, is deflected. Anderson going to pull up for a long two. That's strong. Bishop with the rebound. Bishop looking inside for Quan. The pass goes out of bounds. Carter thinks about the three, goes baseline. He's blocked by Quan. They're going to call that one a foul. Quan got it with both hands, but that downward motion is always going to get called for the foul.
Oh, not necessarily. I don't know whether it was the hands that they actually called on that in the end, because realistically, both hands coming down, if it's all over the ball first, and that's not a foul. I think it's probably a situation where he has jumped a long way forward and landed on top of the player. So, I've got a feeling that might have been a body one.
All right. Well, you're the referee. If that's what you would have called, I'm going to go with that one then, Regan. Chris didn't think it was a foul. Just kidding, Chris. Chris Sieber, as always, doing a great job for us on the camera, and Regan doing double duties tonight, calling the game and producing. So thank you guys both for helping us out. You guys do a great job. We couldn't do it without you.
It's always a pleasure. Got to do something fun on a Friday night, and nothing better than some good quality QBL basketball here at Cotton On Foundation Stadium.
Quan gets it over to Harvey. Baseline jump shot is good for Kyle Harvey. Harvey started off hot. He's been quite quiet, but he's now got 22 on the game. Anderson working off a Reichardt screen. He pulled up for a jump shot, no good, but Reichardt with the offensive rebound. Inside for Thompson. Pass nearly stolen there by James Legan. Coach Jeff Tarrant going to go to the bench and insert Ryan Jeffries in for Aaron Anderson. And Brent Wallace going to check back in for James Quan. Carter fires a deep three that's way strong. Legan with the rebound. Now Legan up ahead for Harvey. Harvey going right at the defense, lays it in. Down to 12 now, the lead for Brisbane.
Yeah, Harvey putting on his 24th points for the game as well, so definitely making a difference here for the Ipswich Force. 12 points trailing with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go.
Jeffries fires for three, that's no good. Harvey with a great rebound, goes behind his back, and he's fouled there by Jeffries. Each team now with 4 team fouls with 3 minutes to go in the game. It's a 12-point lead here for Brisbane. Coach Tarrant doesn't like what he sees on the floor, so he's going to take a timeout. So we'll take one as well, with Brisbane up 12 over Ipswich with just about 3 minutes to go here in the game on QBL TV, presented by Nothing But Net Media.
In-depth video analysis is no longer just for the pros. Huddle is an easy and affordable tool that brings professional level insight to club and high school teams. Just film and track events live at games and upload them to huddle.com. Accelerate player development with team messaging, automatically generated shot charts and reports, and the ability to add notes and drawings to your video. Coaches can exchange game footage with their entire league, all from one place. Huddle even allows athletes to create highlights to help them get noticed. Sign up for a free trial to see for yourself how Huddle helps teams win.
Welcome back here to Cotton On Foundation Stadium in Ipswich, as the Ipswich Force are trailing the Brisbane Capitals 90-78. It's been a pretty good game here so far, but Brisbane kind of in control here. Ipswich, if they're going to make a run, they need to make it sooner rather than later, or else this game's going to be finished.
Yeah, Harvey just really starting to make a big impact here as well. He knows that there's only 3 minutes left to make back this 12-point deficit. Draining a couple of really good shots and pulling some really strong boards as well to, try and bring back that deficit.
Legan fires for three. That's no good. But he's fouled there by Anthony Kopskis. No one's too happy about that. Kopskis still standing in place. There was definitely contact either on the way up or with the body. Aaron Anderson going to check in now. And Anderson checks in for Zach Carter. So Legan again will go to the line for 3 shots. On the night, he's 8 of 9 from the free throw line. So he is at about that 94 and 95% just on season average there.
Hey, made up for that first one that he missed just after he said that he was on like 80-something%.
Second one is good as well. So it'll be interesting to see here if any, we still have, there's only 2:47 to go. It's still quite a bit of time. It's a 9-point lead here, though. Ipswich has to string together a few consecutive stops here.
Yeah, look, 9 points in 2 minutes 40 is definitely not heard of, especially when you got Legan that can drain a 3 out of absolutely nowhere. And Harvey as well, playing some really, really strong ball on the inside. It's definitely not out of the game for Ipswich at all.
Reichardt going at the defense. Kopskis for 3, that's no good. Reichardt comes up with it, gets it to Thompson. Now Anderson, floater is good. That was a good defensive possession by Ipswich, but Brisbane just stuck with it. Now Harvey trapped in the corner. He's in a bit of trouble here. Tries to split the D. His pass stolen by Anderson. Then Anderson's fouled by Eustace. That's going to be the 15th foul. That's going to send Aaron Anderson to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, it was very, very good defensive play there from the Capitals, really putting the pressure on Harvey down there in that corner. There's nothing that he can do about that, trying to fight his way through. It was a perfect defensive play.
Timeout taken on the floor. We're going to take another one. 92-81 the lead for Brisbane with 2:05 to go here on QBL TV, presented by Nothing But Net Media. Back here at Cotton On Foundation Stadium in Ipswich with it's an 11-point lead for the Brisbane Capitals, 92-81 with 2:05 to go. Coach Conlon taking the timeout there, and you look, Brisbane has kind of been in control here, but it's still only 11 points. Time is of the essence for Ipswich. As we said before the break, they really need to get a few consecutive stops. They had to stop there early on, but they allowed Brisbane to get the offensive rebound and the second chance opportunity.
Yeah, it's been this 11-point gap ever since midway through that third quarter, where Brisbane just got those couple of quick steals and the easy layups down the other end of the court. It's been that 11-point gap ever since. So Ipswich is definitely still trying to, keep themselves in this game, and they're keeping that gap consistent. Now's the time for them to make that turn, get those couple of quick turnovers, make the easy layups and the fast breaks down the other end of the court to bring this gap back.
So Anderson hits both of his free throw shots. Lead is up to 13. Ipswich needs some quick buckets here. Ralph working on Reichardt. Now Legan has it. Skips it out to Strybos. Strybos working around the baseline. Goes at the rim. Layup attempt no good. Jeffries gets called for the foul. There's a lot of contact there. Could have gone either way. Referee saw it as a defensive foul.
Yeah, with that one there, you kind of have to go with that defensive foul just because of the no charge zone down there. Any contact that happens like that in the air, it's got to be that defensive foul regardless.
So Strybos will go to line for 2 shots. First one is no good. Just going to try and get the guys on mopping duty. Strybos going to eye up his second one. That's good. 12-point lead here. Ipswich going to pick things up a little bit full court here. Not much of pressure really though. Anderson gets around the defense, and then there's a foul on Jason Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph definitely not happy with that one there, but there was a clear amount of contact on that one.
Yeah, Ralph complaining that Anderson initiated the contact.
Yeah, I don't know about that. He was kind of running beside him the whole time, had that hand on him.
Anderson he'll eat you up at the free throw line. Anderson on the night. Let's have a look. I better refresh this.
That's Anderson's 8 from 11, I believe, from the free throw line. That is. So this would make it 9 from 12.
Misses. Harvey with the rebound. Now ahead for Strybos. Strybos looking inside, has his pass stolen by Thompson.
Yeah, Ipswich just can't seem to get it together now in this last minute and a half. They really need to make some easy points, but they just seem to be falling apart.
Anderson, no look. He's going to get called for the charge, so no bucket there. Bucket doesn't count. Ralph stepping in to take the charge.
Yeah, absolutely huge defensive stop there. Jason Ralph just putting his body on the line, preventing that 2-point off the pass.
95-82 the lead here. 1 minute 30 seconds to go. If they are ever going to make the run, it has to happen now. I mean, I keep saying it, but this well and truly is it. They need a bucket here, and they have to go to the press, trap, or something to try and get some quick steals.
Yeah, they need to pull something together really, really quickly. I mean, a minute and a half is not a long time. You need to get Legan or, one of the boys getting a three from somewhere.
Harvey throws one up. That's no good. There was contact. Reichardt comes up with the rebound and gets it over to Anderson. Anderson fouled from behind by Strybos.
Fouls on number 11, Ben Spelberg.
So Anderson again going to go to the free throw line. It's going to be a free throw shooting contest from here on out, I'd say, for the Brisbane Capitals.
Yeah, Anderson definitely wouldn't be the player who'd want to be fouling and putting the free throw line from the Capitals, though.
First free throw is good.
Well, we may get someone to hit triple figures tonight. I thought both might, but Ipswich hit a bit of a drought.
Yeah, Brisbane definitely on the line, though. 97-82 here. They're definitely not far off that triple-digit figure.
Ralph hands off for Legan. Legan going to fire from three. He's fouled. That's the third time that he's been caught, that he's drawn the foul on a three-point shot.
3 free throws to count.
Oh, there's a tee. Who's getting teed?
That'll be the Brisbane coach.
Another tee. He gave James Legan a tee also.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that one there. I don't know why Ipswich will be putting themselves on the line, something like that. They've just got a three-point foul, and I don't know. That just doesn't make any sense to me.
Bit of confusion here. So Legan's going to go to the free throw line for 3 shots.
Yeah, so we had Legan with the long three-point shot with the foul. So we'll have 3 shots here for Legan.
Then there was the technical on the Brisbane
coach.
bench.
So that'll be 1 shot again for Ipswich, most likely probably going Legan's way as well. And then another shot down the other end of the line for Brisbane. I'm not too sure. Very, very interesting passage of play.
First free throw is good.
Oh, no, of course. The 2 technical fouls happen in the same course of play, so that'll actually count as a double foul. So hence why we've now got a lineup down here as well. So the 2 technicals cancel each other out as part of a double foul, so we'll just go off Legan's original 3 shots.
All right. Thankfully, we have a referee in the booth.
A semi-retired referee that hasn't been up to date with much lately, unfortunately. I'm forgetting all my stuff.
We'll get you back. We'll keep you up here. We don't want you back down there.
Yeah, no, I'll have to make a comeback next season, I think. I don't want to lose my credentials, so I'll have to make a comeback sooner rather than later.
Legan hits all 3. There's only a minute to go. It's a 12-point lead here. Ipswich needs to force some turnovers. Anderson dumps it off for Thompson. He gets it back eventually, though, in the corner. Looking to work off of a Jeffrey screen. Fakes behind the back. Thompson's going to fire for 3. That's long. Legan with the defensive rebound. It's knocked out of bounds, though, by Jeffries. So 43 seconds to go. And Jeff Tarrant, coach of the Brisbane Capitals, is going to take a timeout. So we'll take one as well. 43.4 seconds to go, and Brisbane up 12. You're watching QBL TV, presented to you by Nothing But Net Media.
In-depth video analysis is no longer just for the pros. Huddle is an easy and affordable tool that brings professional level insight to club and high school teams. Just film and track events live at games and upload them to huddle.com. Accelerate player development with team messaging, automatically generated shot charts and reports, and the ability to add notes and drawings to your video. Coaches can exchange game footage with their entire league, all from one place. Huddle even allows athletes to create highlights to help them get noticed. Sign up for a free trial to see for yourself how Huddle helps teams win.
Welcome back to Cotton On Foundation Stadium here in Ipswich, and it's the Brisbane Capitals leading the Ipswich Force 97-85 with 43 seconds to go. Coach Tarrant called timeout to get his team set his defense. Eustace has it now for Ipswich, skips it over. No, it's stolen. Kopskas comes up with it. Hands off for Anderson. Anderson gets fouled and fouled hard by Eustace. And Anderson again getting in the face of Jared Eustace. It's just a hard foul. No malice in it.
Yeah, no, there wasn't anything too bad on that one there. Anderson, coming towards the end of the game, a little bit of frustration. Gets that, relatively hard hit there and just wanted to fire back a little bit there.
Yeah, he got, he's taking his bumps and bruises tonight, Aaron Anderson, but he's taking it all in stride.
Yeah.
And I tell you, he's put on a performance tonight. He's led the Capitals with 24 points. We thought he was guaranteed the triple-double at halftime. He had 8 points and 8 rebounds. 8 assists and eight rebounds.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to get those assists leading in the last minute. He's been doing all the scoring himself. He hasn't needed to get the assists.
Yeah, he's got 26 points now with 10 rebounds and 8 assists. He's been fantastic tonight, as has James Legan for the Ipswich Force. It's just a bit too little, too late for Ipswich, as this game is going to run out.
Yeah,
Brisbane
Capitals putting that 99 points on, so just shy of the 100-point mark. 25 seconds to turn that around and make it over the triple digit.
Anderson gets tripped up by Eustace. Eustace can't believe it, but it looks like it's going to be triple digits here for Brisbane, as Anderson's going to go to line for 2 shots. That's Jared Eustace's 5th personal, so he's going to foul out. But let's take a look. That's Brisbane really needed to get back on track after a couple of tough losses. They now move on to a record of 4-2, and the Ipswich Force will drop to 1-3. Next week, both teams are playing. Looks like both teams are at home. Ipswich will host Toowoomba next weekend here on Saturday, women at 5 and men at 7. And then we'll actually be broadcasting the Brisbane versus Mackay game on Sunday, women at 12 p.m. and the men at 2 p.m.
Yes, Anderson just makes those 2 free throws there, bringing up that 101 mark here. So we got 101-85, 16-point the deficit. Ipswich just misses that long shot from range, coming back down the Brisbane end.
Kopsakis turns it over there. They're still going to pick up full court here is Brisbane with 16 seconds to go.
7 seconds.
Sorry.
It's late, I forgive you.
Pass goes out of bounds off the hands of Kobe Robinson. Inbounds to Kopsakis, up ahead to Anderson. He's going to fire from 3. That's no good. The clock's going to run out, and the Brisbane Capitals going to come away with a pretty impressive victory tonight, 101-85. They were down 1 at halftime. They really ran away with things there in the third quarter, and they put their stamp on the game in the fourth. Take a quick look through the stats. Regan, please.
Coming down from the Brisbane end, Aaron Anderson, just an absolutely phenomenal game. 28 points, 8 assists, 10 rebounds. Shooting 77% from the free throw line with 14 out of 18. And a huge 40% from the field goal as well. Sharing the points load still, Carter with 14, Reichardt 13, Jeffries 12, Phillips 11. You got a huge 5 players over that double-digit mark, which is just absolutely incredible from the Brisbane Capitals there. Big shout-out to Dusty Reichardt, 15 huge rebounds in that game as well, with 100% free throw accuracy. So Brisbane really showing the workload there the entire game. So, regardless whether it comes to the rebounds, the point scoring, anything like that, just really, really getting the points down. A massive 49 rebounds for Brisbane Capitals as well. And they really did keep their turnovers down to only 13 in the whole game.
Yeah, great job there by the Capitals. Quick look at the Force stats. Leading the way, James Legan, all scorers with 38 points. He also had 8 rebounds and 5 assists. He hit 8 threes. He was 8 of 18 from beyond the arc, 14 of 15 from the free throw line. Kyle Harvey had 24 points and 6 rebounds. And then that's it really in double figures for Ipswich. You look at the rest of the stats, Eustace had 6, Brent Wallace had 6, James Kwan had 4, Macquai had 2, Kane Bishop had 2, and Jason Ralph had 2. Ipswich turned the ball over 21 times. They shot 33% from the field, only 29% from 3, and that was pretty much the game. So for Regan Baker, for Chris Sieber, thank you everyone for tuning in. Don't forget, next weekend we're going to be at NAB Stadium in Auchenflower as the Brisbane Capitals host the Mackay Meteorites and Meteors. Thanks everyone again for tuning in to QBL TV, presented to you by Nothing But Net Media.